everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. It is Tuesday and I have another box to share with you. This one, oh my gosh, it turned out so cute. I hope you like this one. So, Dollar Tree alert. For those of you who know, I did a haul not too long ago, but this was not in the haul. I just spotted these the other day and they were so stinking cute. I wanted to make it right away so you can go and get them, because you know how things go there. Sometimes they're there forever, but these are definitely a new summer product. So these are bath bombs, but look how stinking cute this is. Look at how adorable this bath bomb is. It smells so good, y'all. My room smells so good because I have two of them out. I'm going to show you the other one. They did come in a package like this, but I wanted to make it, and I hate now that they're putting these on here. I mean, you can peel this one off, but some of them that they're marking $1.25 because you know they're going up on prices. So on this one, yeah, you can peel it off, but some of them, they do not peel off. They're part of the package, and I don't like that about it because I'm going to cut it out of the package. But isn't that so cute? So I got this one, and I have this one. I don't know if these are the two that I saw, and actually I saw them again just like a day ago, so they still have them, and I went to a couple Dollar Trees and they still had them, so go and grab them. Y'all, they smell so good. But this is what I'm sharing today. It's a cute little box. It took me a while to figure out how to get this just the right size so I can fit the little face inside there, but yeah, this is what I'm sharing today. All right, so we are making one with peach pie. I'm taking the less dominant color and I'm using that for the box because I thought it was cute contrast like this one. It's more like Coastal Cabana. So this had Coastal Cabana kind of in there. So yeah, I did the less dominant color. And this one I'm going to do peach pie because the less dominant color is that peach color in here. They both smell different and they don't have any... oh yeah, they do have scents on here. I threw the other one away, but this is strawberry lemonade. This one is so good. They both smell delicious. But that's what we're making for this. So what we're going to do is we are going to stamp first, but I'm going to show you what I'm using for this. So what I'm using is this Unbound Love, and this is for just this sentiment right here. So that's all we're using, the bundle for this, because these dies are amazing. And I am using the circle die, this larger one, for the tag. And then I'm using in here Just For You. But you can use, there's a few of them that say friend. Yeah, there's a couple that you can use on here as well. So that's what I'm using for this. And of course I'm using the peach pie. This piece is 8 3/4 by 5 1/8, and we're going to mat this with this Designer Series paper, and it's for the front it's 2 1/4 by 2 1/2, and then you need 2 that are 2 1/2 by 1, and then 2 that are 2 3/8 by 1. So all of these will be in the inspiration sheet on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. So if you're new, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share with all your friends, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing that. And the Designer Series paper I'm using is the Unbound Beauty. So this does go with the Unbound Love bundle, so you can use all of these for any color that you get, because these have the designs, patterns, for all the colors. You could even use this one for this one. I think that would have been cute too. But we are going to use the peach pie. So I'm using this peach pie right here. Okay, so I am going to grab my basic white and my mat here, and we're just going to stamp the sentiment. And we're not going to cut it out yet because we need to cut the hole. I'm just going to stamp it here, and we'll run it through the same time we do the window, because I'm going to bring my cut and emboss over here so you can see how I did the window. You don't even have to cut a window, y'all, but it's so stinking cute to be able to see that little smiley face. All right, let's move all of this out of the way, and we are going to score this piece here. All right, so we are going to score this, and we are going to score on the 8 3/4 inch side at 1/2, 1 1/2, 4, 5 1/8, and 7 5/8. That's it, and then we're going to turn it, and you're going to score it at 1 1/8, and you could do 1 1/8 on each side, or you can do 1 1/8 and 3 7/8. And that is all our scoring. All right, let's cut this now. All right, for this one, the 1/2 inch is on here, the top, so we are going to cut, let's cut down on here first, and maybe I could show you an easier way. You're going to cut about halfway on this. Cut it like in half. And then there's going to be a little piece here. This is going to be our inside flaps. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. And you're going to just cut that about in half. And then cut into these. Alright, now on the sides, you're going to cut into these sides to the first score mark. I'm going to cut into these. Don't cut into this top piece, because that's our little flap that's folding over. And then you're going to cut this corner piece off here. And then the same with this one. I'm going to cut that piece off. And then again cut to the first score mark. And then cut into these, just so it folds into your box a little bit better. Okay, now what we're going to do is sharpen all these score marks. Okay, so we have them all sharpened here. Now what you want to do is, this is going to be the front of your box here. Make sure it's on this side that this one is, and not the 1/2 inch. So we're going to go ahead and mat this piece, because we're going to need to cut into that and make our little opening for the little face. So you're going to glue that on here. And we'll mat the rest of it later. But we're going to take our stylish shape, and this one is 1 1/4, about 1 1/4 inches. Forgot to tell you, we are using the stylish shapes as well. And we are using the 3rd largest one. Alright, so what you're going to do with this is you're going to line this edge to the bottom of where your score mark is here. And you want to use some tape or some washi tape on this to hold it in place. Don't go over your score mark though, just up to it. And center it in the middle. And I'll get the cut and emboss. And we are going to run this through. You just want it down toward the bottom so you can see the face in the window. So I'm going to run that through here. And you don't have to put a window sheet or anything in there. If you want one, you definitely can do it, but it's not necessary because these are individually wrapped. Okay, so now we have it there. You can see it's right up to that score mark there. So now we're going to put this together. I'm going to use my Seal Plus, and you're just going to put it on the side that has the window. And make sure you use something strong. You can use wet glue too. And then you want to line these up. Make sure you have the bottoms and the tops lined up. There we go. and tuck that in, that one in there. So it's just like that. And then you're going to tuck those in, and this will close like this, and that will be our box. So let's go ahead and put our little smiley face bath bomb. Oh my gosh, y'all, can't tell you how good this smells. And see, it fits right in that little window. So let's mat the rest of this. Let me grab my matting pieces here. I forgot to run through the Just For You, so I'll have to do that off camera. And yeah, we'll do that off camera. So we're going to glue this one. The longer pieces are for the top here. And then I'm doing the back as well. I'm not doing that little 1/2" piece because I like it plain. Whoops, almost did that backwards. Just line those up. That's why I like the wet glue for this, because you can just make sure you got it on just right. And then we're going to do the sides. You don't have to do the sides either. In fact, I just at the last minute decided just to put some on the sides. And I'm leaving the back plain. But this paper is perfect because it has all of the colors in these little bath bombs in it. So what I did for the top part, now if you want, you can just go ahead and you can just glue that down. But I'm using a Velcro dot. So I have these linked in the description below because I know they are hard to find, these really little ones. So they are linked into the description below. So we are going to just put one here in the center. And it makes it easy so they can open and close it if they want. And they can use the box for something else. You can even fill this box with candy if you want. Just don't put the window in it. But it's a cute little box. And then we are going to run our tag through. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to run this through like that. And I'll be right back with that. And we got the little tag ready to go. Now we are going to make a little bow with our beautiful new ribbon. This is the bordered ribbon, and this is in peach pie, of course. So I'm making a small ribbon here, or bow. And let's just cut this one. And I'm actually going to use glue dots for this. So I'm just putting it on with glue dots. This way it could be taken off really easily. So I'm just putting that up at the top here. And then a glue dot for our ribbon. And we'll put that one right there. And I'm gonna just trim these little ends up a little bit so they're not too overwhelming. There we go. So look at that. Isn't it so cute? The little smiley face in the window. I just love this one. I think it's so cute, and this is such a good find at the Dollar Tree. This one has heart eyes, and this one has little stars for their eyes. But isn't that sweet? I hope you enjoy this one. It's a really easy one to do. So I hope you give it a try. And thank you so much for watching. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. Here's my June host code. And y'all, if you want to get a bundle right now, it's an extra 10% off. So not only is it 10% normally, but it's 20% now through June. So, and also the mini cut and emboss is 10% off as well. So if you want any bundles, grab them now while they're 20% off. So yeah, you can get this Unbound Love bundle with these beautiful dies for 20% off. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.